and we're pulling over 100 watts if you use stock settings on the 3080. Do not ever use one of these, because if your MSI Afterburner resets to stock settings, this is going to burn out really fast. So I got this EVGA 3080 from the EVGA B-Stock sale they had recently, and amazingly I was able to beat the bots and get this with a manual crop of it. So let's open it up. So the part number for this, which is a little different from other systems, is 10G P53897-RX. So before I actually connect the meters to it, I want to run this to see if it is actually an LHR card. I'm not sure because of the last two letters, RX. So it could be an LHR card. So let's see. There we go. It's hashing right now, and we are getting 97.45 mega hash on this B-Stock, and it ends with with a RX, which I have no way to determine if B-Stock is going to be a low hash rate card or not, because of the RX. There is no other indicator on this card that shows otherwise. I mean, even on the website when I was purchasing this card, I didn't have enough time to take a picture of it. I was just really focusing on trying to get it out as quick as possible. So I just want to explain this setup right here. So I have the B-Stock EVGA 3080 for the win connected to a riser, and these three power meters. These power meters are connected to a power supply, a server power supply, and the connections all run to three different cords here. The first meter is connected to the pin connection 1 and 2. The one in the middle is connected to the third pin connection, and the last one at the bottom is connected to the riser. These two cards are the only two cards on this power supply, and we're getting 400 watts. This is showing that the EVGA B-Stock 3080 is getting 97.5 mega hash. The memory junction temperature is at 102, which is it's a bit high. The wattage on this is 242. And when we go over here, so when I calculate all of this out here, this all equals up to 260 watts, and over here it's reading at 242 watts. So there is a discrepancy of about 15 watts or so, 10-15 watts. But it's interesting to see that it's 90 to the first two pins, 80 to the third pin, and 80 to the riser itself. Port clocks for 3080 is 64% for the power limits, -200 for the core clock, 1000 for the memory junction or memory clock, and I put the fans at 100 because this is overheating. I just want to test one other thing too. Is what I had done was I switched out the pin connections. Before it was 1, 2, 3. Now I switched it to 1, 3, 2. Now if I do some math, which I forget how to do, I should be able to determine what is the exact wattage at all three of those pins, because I don't want to build another one of these. It's just a pain. Alright, at stock settings, the 3080 is getting about 86.96 mega hash, and it's pulling about 300 watts, and we're pulling over 100 watts if you use stock settings on the 3080. So that tells you, do not ever use one of these, because if your MSI Afterburner resets to stock settings, this is going to burn out really fast. And this is pretty much exactly how this is before, but I do see the hash rate dropping for the 3080. It was at 100. It's 100 Celsius right now for the junction memory, and this is, I believe, thermal throttling right now. So I think in another video I'll repad this thing, even though it came from EVGA's B stock last week, and I thought they would have fixed this, but I'm definitely not going to RMA it because it is a 3080 non-LHR. So I think I'll try to figure out what I could do on my side before I RMA it, just because of the scarcity of this GPU. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think. If I should try some other GPUs or other algorithms, other coins, please let me know in the comment section below. I definitely want to know if the risers are getting up higher in the wattage, but this definitely gives a better breakdown of where the power is going to. The GPU, the riser, where on the pins it's going to. So I hope this information helps out. And again, do not use that piece of crap because you will destroy something. Just no doubt about it. Just look online, or other YouTube videos that they actually do show this all burnt up, and definitely don't want to use this on your investments here. Alright guys, thanks for watching.